Hey, what's up guys, Top Tier TCG, and we're back with another video, and it's spooky season, so that means this whole month I'm just gonna work on decks that are, in my eyes, spooky. And the first one that I want to talk about is that new Mega Absol from the Mega Evolutions. I'm a huge Absol fan, and there's never been a good Absol deck, and I've been seeing variations pop up online. And it's, I kind of had the same idea here, but I just made some modifications to one of the decks I saw. There's this post on Reddit. This user put up a deck. I liked it, but I added a Pecharunt, took away a different Pokemon, brought down the size of Yamask and Cofagrigus. He's back, dude. I remember I made a video a while back about one of his decks, I think. But I'm glad he's back. We got Mega Absol in there looking menace. We got Secret Box. And anyways, let's just get into it. I appreciate you guys. It's Halloween. Woo, spooky. Alright, so first off, we have 13 Pokemon, 37 trainers, and 10 energy here. So for the Pokemon, our main attacker is going to be, we don't really know. It's kind of all over the place because it's hard to make an Absol deck. But this is the best we got. So we're just going to cover everything, I guess. So Mega Absol EX. We only carry 2 of them in here for this deck build, for me specifically. It has 2 attacks. It's a Mega, so if it gets knocked out, your opponent takes 3 prize cards. It has 280 HP, which is not a lot. It can get knocked out pretty easily, and it's weak to grass, so any Teal Mask Ogerpons, it sucks against. But you have these 2 attacks here. Terminal period for 1 darkness and 1 colorless. If your opponent's active Pokemon has exactly 6 damage counters on it, that Pokemon is knocked out, which means it doesn't matter how big it is or how tough it is. If you have 60 damage, it is out. And then we have Claw of Darkness for 2 darkness energies and 1 colorless for 200 damage. Your opponent reveals their hand and you discard a card from there. That's pretty sick if your opponent has a small hand, if you Iono'd them, or if they discard a lot from their hand. But we carry 2 of those in there. And here are our supporting Pokemon. So we have a 2-2 line of Yamask and Cofagrigus. Cofagrigus, that's how you say it. But the Yamask aren't that important. They're both 70 HP, just to make sure we can not get knocked out by Dragapult. So actually we have 3 Yamask, and then we have 2 Cofagrigus. And it has the attack for 1 Psychic Energy, which is what we want to use. We don't really care about Spooky Shot down here. Put 6 damage counters on each Pokemon that has an ability, both yours and your opponent's. And guess what? A lot of meta decks right now have Pokemon with abilities, including the Megas. A lot of Megas have abilities that are being utilized, so this is a really cool way to have your 1 prizer set up to knock out a 3 prizer. Really cool. I guess if you're playing against off-meta decks, it might be a little difficult, but we have some supporters for that. So we just put 6 damage counters on every Pokemon with ability. And this is where our other supportive Pokemon comes in, Munkidori, and we have 4 of these, because why not? We have the ability Adrenabrain, which once we use Cofagrigus, it's going to put 6 damage counters on that bad boy. And hopefully you have 2 out with Darkness Energy already attached, because the ability Adrenabrain, once during your turn, if this Pokemon has any Dark Energy attached to it, you may move up to 3 damage counters from one of your Pokemon to your opponent's Pokemon. So you can put them to the active, you can put them to the bench. Guess what? You have your Mega Absol in there. You used your Cofagrigus last turn, and now you're putting all the damage counters from all your Pokemon onto that one, whichever one you want, and now you got a free knockout. Sounds like a lot of work, there's a lot of moving parts, but we are gonna try to make it happen. And then another supportive Pokemon, we have 1 Pecharunt EX, only because Cofagrigus has a 2 retreat cost, Munkidori has a 1 retreat cost, and Pecharunt's ability lets you put 1 dark Pokemon from your bench into the active spot, which we have that Mega Absol. It is going to be poison, so there's going to be some damage counters put onto it. But we can move that over with the Munkidori. And it has a good endgame attack, Irritated Outburst for 60 damage for every prize card your opponent has taken. So endgame, really good to use. Maybe you'll want to add a Blood Moon or Ursaluna in there just in case, but that's up to you. And then we have Fezandipiti EX, obviously, for the ability Flip the Script. Once in your turn, if your Pokemon was knocked out during your opponent's last turn, you may draw 3 cards. Amazing card. Get yours now. They're all like $15. Remember that video when I said we should get these? Yeah. And for our energy, we have 5 dark energy and 5 psychic energy, which is all you really need. You're going to use all those Crispins and stuff to get them. And the real sauce is where your trainers are at. This is just my interpretation of this deck, so if you want to modify anything, go ahead. I just wanted to get something started so someone can make it better. So if you have any improvements to this, please do, because I love Absol and I would love to see an Absol deck make it to a day 2 tournament. Heads up, it's been like a 50-50 shot. I've gotten a 4-win streak with it, but nothing farther than that. It's kind of hard to set up sometimes, so maybe someone who's watching this video can help make it much more fluent, and we can see this thing go into a day 2 at a tournament or something like that. Anyways, first trainer we got Earthen Vessel. You can use this card only if you discard a card from your hand. You can search up for 2 basic energies in your deck and put them in your hand. Get that Dark and that Psychic out, and you're starting to get your Pokemon set up. We carry 2 of those. We have Xerosic's Machinations. You might be wondering, why do I want this here? But this goes really well if you already have your Absol set up and you use Claw of Darkness. So you're going to use the Xerosic Machinations. Your opponent discards cards from their hand until they only have 3 cards left, which is really nice. And then you use that 200 attack and discard another card from their hand, so they're down to 2. So their options are pretty limited, especially if you knock out their Fezandipiti or something like that. They have no draw power. This is also a really good counter against the Alakazam deck I talked about recently. It's been popping up a bit more for me, so this is a really good way just to stunt them because they don't expect you to carry this card. And then we got 2 Crispins here. Search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards of different types. Reveal them, put one of them in your hand, and attach the other on your bench. So the thing about this deck is it's kind of hard to get all those energies on the board as fast as possible, so Crispin helps speed that up. You can put it on your Munkidori, you can put it on the Absol, whatever you need, or you can put one on Munkidori and one on the Cofagrigus to get those damage counters moving around for you. But we carry 2 of those in there. We have 1 Lillie's Determination. Shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 6 cards. If you do have exactly 6 prize cards, draw 8. This is an awesome card. If you don't have this card yet, please get yourself 4 copies of this as soon as possible. Tell your friends who collect the rare cards, they're probably going to throw this one away, so get that from them as soon as you can, because this is going to be annoyingly pricey for a common or an uncommon card, so get yourself 4 of those, please. But we only carry 1 in this deck because we kind of want to use other cards. We have End's Plan, which is underrated, but it works really well for this deck. Move up to 2 energy from your bench Pokemon onto your active Pokemon. So this is coming clutch when my Absol is in the active and I have all my energies put on Munkidori. And if it's close to endgame, why not use it? End's Plan, move all those energies up to your Absol and use your attack, win yourself the game. We carry 2 of those in here because they just come in clutch for this one. And then we have 1 Iono. Each player shuffles their hand and puts it on the bottom of their deck. If either player put any cards at the bottom of their deck this way, each player draws a card for each of the remaining prize cards. I know, confusing every time. So if you're new to the game, let's say you have 4 prize cards and your opponent has 2, use this. You shuffle your hand to the bottom of your deck. Your opponent only draws 2 cards and you draw 4. Really good for late game. I only use 1 of these in here because I'm utilizing the other supporters, unfortunately. But maybe we got to modify that. And then we have 2 Boss's Orders. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active spot. This is a good way to bring out whatever you want that you put the 6 damage counters on, so you can get that knockout, especially if they're saving it on the bench. Then we have 2 Night Stretchers. Put a Pokemon or basic energy card from your discard pile into your hand. They will start trying to knock out your Munkidori, so you don't transfer those damage counters, so good way to bring those back. We got 1 Counter Catcher. If you play this card only if you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent, switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to their active spot. People tend to use up all their resources on their attackers, and they forget that not many people carry a retreat function in their deck anymore. So really good way to bring out something and then stall for time. At least 1 in there. We got 2 Ultra Balls. You can use this card only if you discard 2 other cards from your hand. Search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. Get what you need. Easy, simple. I only carry 2 in them. I think I chose that because this isn't really a deck where you're using up your resources like that. So I didn't want to throw away too many things because you kind of need everything in your hand. And then we have Giovanni's Charisma. Put an energy attached from your opponent's active Pokemon into their hand. If you do, attach an energy card from your hand to your active Pokemon. You're rarely going to use this, but it does come in handy every once in a while, especially if you already did your energy attachment per turn. I just enjoy having this one because it also kind of stalls my opponent a bit, especially in the beginning of the game. Then we have 1 Super Rod in case we get things knocked out pretty quick. Shuffle up to 3 in any combination of Pokemon and basic energy cards from your discard pile into your deck. Use this bad boy, then use that Crispin. You're set. And then I carry 2 Technical Machines Turbo Energize. Search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards and attach them to your bench Pokemon anywhere you like. Then shuffle your deck. This is really good if you're not set up on your first turn yet, or on your first attacking turn and you got this card out. You can set up your Munkidoris, or you can set up your Absol in the meantime. Just because there's so many attachments you have to do in this deck that you need any way to speed it up. But I carry 2 of those in there. Carry 1 Switch. Switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench. Just because we encounter lots of Maractuses or Sobs from Waterstone? I think it was Waterstone. Anyways, one of the Ogerpons, water type Ogerpon. Forgot its name right now, but this is a good way to get out of that. Air Balloon. The retreat cost of this Pokemon card is attached is 2 less, so we can put that on Cofagrigus or the Munkidori, whatever, just so we can make sure we can get into the active spot if we don't have Pecharunt out. Professor's Research. Carry one of those. Discard your hand and draw 7 cards. Just make your hand bigger, or maybe it's the last card in your hand. And then we got 2 Pokégear 3.0, so we can hunt for the right supporter we need. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. You may reveal a supporter card you find there and put them into your hand. Shuffle other cards back into your deck. Carry 2. We got 2 Nest Balls, so we can get those Absols out. Search your deck for a basic Pokemon, put it onto your bench, then shuffle your deck. Secret Box. This is the A-Spec I chose. Well, obviously only one. If you can think of a better A-Spec, let me know. I'd love to see how it tries out. But you can use this card only if you discard 3 other cards from your hand, which is redundant from what I said earlier. But search your deck for 1 item card, Pokemon tool card, a supporter card, and a stadium card. Reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. It's right now this is the only card I can think about, unless there's another one that you guys see. Let me know. Team Rocket's Petrol, I've been thinking of taking it out because it's kind of been useless. I don't know why I have it in here. But search your deck for a trainer card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, and then shuffle your deck. It's kind of like Skylo. And then our stadium is Artizone. Once during each player's turn, that player may search their deck for a basic Pokemon that doesn't have a rule box. Get that Munkidori out, or the Yamask. We have 2 Bravery Charms for the Mega Absols. It turns it from 280 to 330. Kind of make it a little bit harder to knock out. Not too much, but it's very, very useful. So we carry 2 of those. Arvins, so search your deck for an item card and a Pokemon tool card, reveal them and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Carry 4, so maybe the Petrol is redundant as well, but we have 4 of these, so get what you need out of it. And then we have 1 Enhanced Hammer because everyone's using those special energies right now. Discard a special energy from one of your opponent's Pokemon. But yeah, those are the trainers. We got the energies and we got the Pokemon, and let me show you how the deck works. We'll see. It's like a 50-50 chance. Again, there's never been a really great Absol deck, so don't expect this to do amazing, but I love Absol. It's like 6:30 in the morning. It's raining. It's gonna rain today, which is really nice. I really enjoy the rain. I'll flip the coin here. Want to go first? Also, I'm gonna be choosing the giveaway winner for the Black Bolt, or nope, not the Black Bolt. For the Zekrom PSA 8 card that I got on my channel. For anyone who wants to enter that, just comment on it, make sure you're subscribed on that video, and you'll be entered for a chance to win a graded card. It's not crazy, but it's something, so thank you guys for watching these videos. I really appreciate you. Start off with the Munkidori. Okay. Charizard Pidgeot line. So, I mean, there's not much we could do besides... we're gonna wait. We'll pull a Psychic and knock him out if we have nothing. Hopefully he doesn't get another Pidgey online. Oh, there we go. Lillie's Determination, like I said, perfect card, especially beginning of the game. Got a giant hand going. Attaches his energy. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to Boss's Order him, get the Psychic Energy, and knock out his Charmander, because I don't want him to get there as soon as possible. That Charizard's bad news, my friend. Where is it going? He's going to Ultra Ball something. Okay, he got rid of his other Charmander. Please get the... Please grab a Charizard. I want you to. Or a Charmeleon. I don't care. He's taking a sweet time. I don't know what he could be getting. Maybe he has a rare candy. Oh no, he doesn't. Okay, so he doesn't have a rare candy, so he probably thinks he's gonna Charizard next turn. So... beautiful. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to... I think we're going to throw in our Mega Absol EX for now. And then what I'm going to do is do that for my boss's order with the Munkidori. And then I am going to Earthen Vessel away this Dark Energy. Only because we're going to grab another Dark and Psychic. Ooh, no we're not. I'm just going to grab 2 Psychics so we can use a Crispin next turn. If I knew that, I wouldn't have got rid of it. So we're going to do this, and I am going to attach the hot air balloon to him. So he's going to be confused. I don't think he has a Charizard in hand. Hopefully not. I know this is going to be a Pidgeotto. If he has Rare Candy Charizard, so Pidgeotto somewhere in here. Dun dun dun. Pidgeotto, okay. If it's a Rare Candy Charizard, I'm going to be so bummed out. It's going to be horrendous. Oh no. Is it? Lillie's a Terminator. No! Okay. Now he's going to have that Rare Candy Charizard. 2 in 1 turn. Oh, it's a Charmeleon instead. Wow. I can deal with that. I'm okay with that. There's that Terra Orb. Let Charizard next turn. So he's for sure going to knock out my Charizard. Oh, I'm sorry, he's going to for sure knock out my Munkidori next turn. Maybe we'll have an Iono, and we can get, because he's going to get that Pidgeot. Yep. He's going to get a Rare Candy next turn to get the Charizard from the Pidgeot. So we'll see what we do here. Is he going to attack? It's probably not. What you going to do, buddy? He retreated it. And he put his Hoot out. Very smart. And he's going to grab an, oh, the Fezandipiti. He hopes I knock it out, I guess. I'm going to get the Crispin. And we're going to do this. And next turn we're going to Ultra Ball the Fezandipiti because he's going to knock out the Munkidori for sure. And we're going to Mind Bend. Okay, so he's either going to evolve him into the Charizard or he's going to Rare Candy for this Charmander. But no one's knocked out, so he can't use Fezandipiti. He's going to evolve into Pidgeot for sure. I'm hoping he thinks that he should evolve the Charmeleon because that way we can just use... Yep. Excellent. Cool. Next turn we can just knock him out. He's going to have to use resources on the Hoot. Oh, he didn't. Is he going to go get a Switch? I think he's going to go get a Switch. Oh, yeah, Iono'd. Yes! Thank you. Beautiful. Beautiful. We get Nest Ball. We can, he's going to Rare Candy the other Charizard. He's going to get the 2 energies on there. And then... How many energies? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. And he still didn't put on the Hoot. Oh, there it is. Psychic Energy on Hoot. That's cool stuff. Quick Search. Okay. I want to knock it out. We have the Counter Catcher, so we'll be solid. There's our Underdeaths. He thinks he's slick. He thinks he's slick. 360. Perfect setup. Alright, so we're gonna Nest Ball Fezandipiti out, and he's probably gonna try to knock it out next turn, but that's okay. Do that. We are going to Counter Catcher the other Charizard, and then we're gonna Bravery Charm, because we're gonna have to get rid of it anyways. So we're just gonna Bravery Charm the Fezandipiti. Okay, and Professor's Research. There we go. Got 2 Munkidoris here. And then still uses ability. Hopefully we get a Darkness Energy. Oh! Oh! You know what? I am going to Ultra Ball for a... I think I'm gonna go for a Yamask. Only because if he evolves his Hoot Hoot, we can at least use the Cofagrigus next turn to knock that out. Or move some energies around, whatever we gotta do. So our terminal period, or... yeah, terminal period, knockout. Get our 2 prizes. Maybe, hopefully it's a Dark Energy. We need that Dark Energy. Come on, Darkness. Oh my god, how do we not get one? Because that's 1, 2, 3. So the other 2 in here. Oh, that's so rough. We're gonna have to Arvin for some Night Stretcher? Yeah, we're gonna need the Night Stretcher. Dun 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 dun, because we can't even use the 200 attack. Sparkling Crystal. With the script, so much damage will he do? 30 more damage for each prize card, so 210, 240. We'll do 240. No, I'm wrong. No, yeah, I'm right. 240 damage. And he has a spark. I don't know why he put Sparkling Crystal in there. We are not probably playing the best Charizard player, but he might win, so I don't know. This deck is not the best. Okay, there's Cleffa. Charmander. Oh, there's that Noctowl. I guess he could use Tool Scraper. That's something he might want to use. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the Pecharunt in there. That way I can sneak in an attack last turn. Yeah. Because I'm going to use that Munkidori to knock out the... Oh, I can't. I cannot. But we could exhaust all his energies. I could knock out the Cleffa. I think that's what I'll do. I'll knock out the Cleffa. Blustering Wind. Perfect. Because we can't knock out the Charizard just yet. So we're going to do that. I think we're going to go for... We're going to Arvin. You could Super Rod. No, I think I'm going to do that. And Turbo Energize. That's a hard one. If we knock out the Cleffa, we can get a Dark Energy out. Dang. That's rough, because we have no Darkness Energy left. Oh, I gotta choose, I gotta choose, I gotta choose. Okay, we're gonna do that. Night Stretcher. We're gonna grab the Darkness Energy. Boop. Give it back. I think we're gonna knock out that Cleffa because we need it knocked out. And we're gonna put this Absol in here. And we're gonna do this. Move it over. 1, 2. Rank 10. Oh my god. We still didn't get it. That's ridiculous. Okay, so we're gonna... I am going to Ultra Ball. Turbo Energize. I'll get rid of this bad boy. With that Pecharunt. And then we're going to Pokégear. Well, Iono. Because all he's going to do is he's going to boss his order. Man. This is a hard one. Because I know he's just going to boss his order me and knock it out. But that's a risk we're going to take. If he just knocks out the Cofagrigus, why not? Why not, man? Maybe he will. Maybe he will. Yeah, Rare Candy. Other Charizard. Surely he carries a Switch in there. 7. Oh, he's out of energies. That's perfect. Oh, there's a Night Stretcher. Oh, if he's out of energies, I don't mind at all. There's one Fire Energy. Iono, of course. Honestly, that works better for me. Let's go. Super Rod. Oh, we're gonna Super Rod Crispin. Unless we get Ends Plot. Ooh, that might be the move. Okay, if we can get Ends Plot. We are... Oh man, that's gonna be tough. So, okay, the idea is hopefully I can get Super Rod, right? And then I'm gonna put the Darkness Energy and the Psychic Energy, the 2 Darkness Energies I'm gonna put in there. And then hopefully, if I use Fezandipiti's ability, I can pull Ends Plot. So I want to grab one of the Darkness Energies, put it on this Munkidori, and then put 60 on Charizard. We'll see if it can work. Let's see if it works. Or we could just use Xerosic Machinations, doesn't even matter. Okay, we're gonna Super Rod the 2 Darkness Energy. Watch me cook real quick. Don't want anything else. Okay, so if we can Fezandipiti, Ends Plot, and a Darkness Energy, or an Earthen Vessel, we're good. Or another Pokégear. No! 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 That's not what I wanted! Ah! Ah! Dang it. Dang it, that's a big bummer. Okay, so... I guess all we can do is... Oh my god. Well... Alright. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna... Dang. I'm gonna Crispin. Sounds like a bad plan. We're gonna... attach this to the Munkidori. We're gonna throw it on this bad boy. We are gonna attach the energy here, and then we're going to Adreno Brain, 30 off of them. Boop, boop, and then we're gonna 30 off of him. And unless he takes 4 prize cards in one turn. If he has a Briar. No, because he needs 3. And then we're going to... I think I'm going to use as many cards as I possibly can right now so I can throw that Munkidori back in, because I feel like he's going to Iono us. So I do have to get rid of it. Okay. I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to use my Switch for Pecharunt. I'm going to end my turn. Can't use Fezandipiti, so you're either going to boss his order or Counter Catcher and knock out, obviously, one of the Mega Absols, because why wouldn't he? But if he doesn't Iono me, if he has Counter Catcher, he can do the Iono. Oh, I did knock out a Pokemon, so you can use Flip the Script. But if he doesn't Iono me, if he doesn't have a Counter Catcher and he decides to use boss's orders, I'm going to use the End's Plan after moving those damage counters. Oh, there it is. There's the Iono. Yep. Figured. Figured, dude. Figured. Wow. Oh, no. I think we got this. Yeah, we got this. We got this. Ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha. We still got it. Because I'm pretty sure I have a Darkness Energy in there. Oh, clutch! 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 He's probably gonna give up right now. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my god. The fact that we were able to win against Charizard. I'm happy. I'm happy with that. Bada bing, bada boom, terminal period. Knock him out. Did we do it? Yes. Yes, sir. And there's those two Darkness Energies. Oh my god, that's so stressful. That's so stressful. Well, we did it. Sweet. That's a win for Absol. What do you guys think? The amount of damage we did versus the amount he did? Amazing. Again, what do you think about this deck? What improvements are you going to make to it? Because obviously it needs improvements. They didn't even use that petrol. It didn't even come up. And I appreciate you guys watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, do whatever you want to do. I'm going to do the next video on what spooky cards should we do. There's new ones that are coming out, so what spookiness are there from Mega Evolutions? Card decks. Don't know what there is, but anyways, we'll make a spooky deck going on. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you again. Peace.